Hello everyone, welcome to Analytics with Asmi. Today in this video I am going to share 10 super tips in Power BI. So let's start. Tip number 1. How to find columns quickly in model pane. If you want to find a particular column you are interested in, what you can do, you go to the data view. Here the order table is there. Okay, here you can see there are so many columns. It's near about 15 to 20 columns. But sometimes you get more than this. Like you might get 100 columns, you might get 400 columns. So that time it becomes very difficult to find any particular column. And you can see here the columns are not in alphabetical order. Like first is type, then days of shipping. So these are not in alphabetical order. So what you can do, you go to the data pane. Here the same order table, here you can see all the columns are in alphabetical order. Like B, C, D. Then if you are interested in any column, you just click that column and it will get highlighted and you will get that column. So like this you can find any column super quickly. How cool is that, right? Tip number 2. Mouse roll for adding numbers. I got this tip from one of the data community which I am following so long. So it's a great tip, so I thought to share with you. So what you have to do, you have to just select any visual. And if you want to change the property of that visual, what you can do, you just select your visual. I am selecting here the card visual. Then go to the format your visual. Here in the callout value, if you want to change the property of this visual, like we want to change the font size of this, what we can do, generally we just click this up and down to change the number, right? Otherwise what we can do, we just type the number, so like 36. But here the tip is you have to just click here inside and roll your mouse. Okay, now you can see the numbers are getting changed. So this is quite helpful. This is super useful tip. You get my point, right? Awesome. Let's move to the tip number 3. This is a super easy tip. Most of you must be knowing this. So here in the model view you can see there are tables. So to control the zoom in and out, you have this, like you add plus, you click the plus, it will get zoom out, and you click minus, it will get zoom in. But it is not that easy to control, right? So for that you can do, you just press control and then use the mouse like this. See, it's getting zoom in and zoom out so easily. So this is quite helpful, I think, right? Tip number 4. I use this tip lot of time. Suppose you are doing some work and here are all tables and it is open like this. Okay, all tables are open. We can see lot of columns and lot of tables over here, right? Yeah, I'm opening all the tables like this. Now if you want to close any table, what you do? If you want to close all the tables, so you do like this. Okay, you close each table like this. Instead of that, what you can do, the tip is like you just click over here and see, tada! How cool is that, right? Just open all the table and close it at once, just by one click. Cool, right? Tip number 5. Go to any table, like I'm going to this department table and I want to add this country as a page level filter. So how I can do? Just click the right. Okay, here in add to filters you can see there are 3 options: visual level filters, page level filters and report level filters. So you can add the any column to a page level, visual level or report level filter. Even you can add to a drill through. Isn't it awesome? Tip number 6. Tip number 6 is for quick tab navigation. Sometimes lot of tabs are open like this and you have to scroll through all these tabs, which is very painful, right? And sometimes you have a long name like this and you have to find a particular tab. So to get rid of this, what you can do, you just hover over here and just click right. And now you can see all the tabs here, all the names of a tab You can navigate through each one and you can select whatever you want. Okay, is it super quick, isn't it? Now I want to see this cryptocurrency analysis 3, so I can select like this and I can go to that page. So this is very quick tip, hope you like it. Tip number 7. Tip number 7 is view hidden fields. Sometimes you create some fields just for calculations or building some relationships and you hide this field as user don't need it. They will not need to know these fields in data, right? I'm just sharing my experience. Sometimes I hide them as I don't require, but after some days I again require it for data quality checks or whatever reason. So again I unhide it. So instead of that, what you can do, like, so suppose here this calculation is total units sold, so I am hiding this. Okay, so I am hiding this. Now instead of doing hiding and unhiding, what you can do, you can go to the table and just do the right click, and here the option is given view hidden. So instead of doing unhide all, you go for this view hidden. So the field will appear here. Now you can do whatever you want with this field. So life becomes more easier when you use such options, doesn't it? So this was tip number 7. Hope you like it. Tip number 8. When you import multiple tables in the Power BI, you will get this panel. So you have to select on these boxes to get a data loading. Like you select these boxes like this and your data is getting loaded here. Okay, so when you have a multiple tables, so it becomes very tedious. So what you can do here is you just press the control and then click on the names, even the data is getting loaded. It will get select and it will get load as well, like this. So this is very super easy tip and very helpful tip. So please take a note. Tip number 9. Tip number 9 is drill down through visuals. So here you can drill down through visuals as well. Like if you want to find a profit by the country Canada with a product PASIO with a segment of government, and we have to find which year we are getting a highest profit. So how we can do that? You have to just click the control and just click the France, then go for PASIO. Okay, now go for the government. Now you can see in the December 2014 we are getting the highest profit. So this is super useful tip which you can use for drill down your visuals. Last tip of this video, tip number 10. Tip number 10 is for creating a right relationship. So when you go to the model view, here you can see there are two tables. One is financial and second is calendar, and both tables are having relationship for between them with a date column. Here you can see both the tables are connected with the date column. Okay, so for now I am deleting this relationship. Okay, so sometimes what happen when you create a relationship manually and you drag the column to another table, but by mistake I am taking it on discount band. Okay, so now relationship is being created with a wrong columns, discount band and a date. So that's why when we check on a report view, here you can see we are not getting any results. So sometimes we get confused why we are not getting results. So that time always you have to check the relationship. Okay, so how we can troubleshoot it? For that you just collapse all. Okay, now here you can see that after doing that, here you can see there is a date column and here you can see there is a discount band. So from here we came to know that we build a wrong relationship, wrong table, wrong columns. Okay, so the relationship is being created between date and discount band here. So this is a wrong relationship, that's why we are not getting a results. So for that what we can do, now again we will delete this relationship. Okay, now I will expand this and again I will drag this to the date table. Now just check, we are getting a right relationship with the date column. and now if we check with the report view, we are getting a correct result. So this is a very super useful tip. You must know this tip. So these were the 10 super powerful tips in Power BI. I bet you didn't know. If you have any such tips, please put in the comment box. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and to get more such informative videos, please subscribe to my channel. Till then, stay tuned and thanks for watching.